Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Hearts of Iron 4. This is Kaiserreich, and we are finally in a position to play as the Kingdom of Sardinia, which of course was a portion of the Kingdom of Sardinia Piedmont, from which Garibaldi, I believe, was from, and which essentially formed the Kingdom of Italy prior to World War I. So our goal here is to reform the Kingdom of Italy. So this is one of those games where we've got a very definite goal. We start out in the Entente, which means we're going to get involved into wars and things like that pretty early on. And I'm super excited about this. This is playing with the latest Hearts of Iron 4 update. This is Cornflakes 1.5.3, which has apparently fixed all of the performance issues which Kaiserreich was experiencing, and many other mods as well. Plus, of course, this is Kaiserreich 0.6.1. So this is as up to date as it is possible to make it. Alright, so I just pressed the wrong setting button, didn't I? No, I do not want to continue as Bulgaria. Bugger! Alright, I'm going to pause the recording for YouTube, people. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, we are going to be playing as Sardinia, which is not actually one of these ones, so we're just going to have to select it from here. That would be Sardinia there. We start out as Amadeo the First, who is the warrior. He's one of the leaders that actually has a trait, which is quite a nice one. Division organization plus 5%, division recovery rate plus 10%. And you know what this means? With those bonuses, that Sardinia is already a more elite nation at fighting than Bulgaria. Because Bulgaria gets a plus 2.5% organization and no recovery rate bonuses. Ah, they could have done so much better with that. Anyway, I'm not going to complain about that too much. Do I want to play on veteran? I think I'm going to make this one regular. Otherwise, it's going to be a really dull game while we're waiting for political power to grow. So we're going to play this one on regular. We're going to leave everything else as normal. This does mean we're going to have a lot of science, though. That's fine. I'm playing as a one-province minor island. I think I'm allowed to do this. Sardinia playthrough was a failure because the Entente went to war with the Indies in 37. Crikey. Spent 2 years holding the island until you got bored and there was no hope of winning. Unexpected hotfix. Thank you, Kaiserreich team. I want to know everything. This is not... Wait, 1 point... Is that a beta? I thought I had all of this set up already. Grrr! I thought it had already been rolled out. Come on, show me the betas. Steam? Steam's saying there are no betas. I don't believe you, Steam. I think you're lying. Or maybe I just can't change it because I'm in the game. Was I running with... Which version is this? Does it say anywhere what version this is? I'm not sure it does. I've never actually opened this before. Does it say the main menu? Damn it, what version is this? Is this 1.5.3? I'm going to have to quit and check, because I'm not sure. See if it says in here anywhere. No. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Sorry, I need to double check that this is actually correct. Or not. More to the Count of Monte Cristo. Don't think Task Manager would tell you. 1.5.3, I thought so. So, okay, so the Kaiserreich message was wrong. Or else it can't detect what version you're actually playing on. New game. Select. Sardinia. Regular. Start. Alright, we'll get there. Thankfully, because I've loaded it all up once, it loads really quickly. Oh, didn't select the wrong... Oh, who cares? You've seen it all a million times. Okay, so, first of all, we're going to check out the national focus. So we can make decisions about the exile. We can go with the legitimate kingdom, which is royal authority. Or we can go for the new constitution. Popularity of paternal autocrats. What are we? We are paternal autocrats. Royal Guards, which gives partisans less power, more political power, cost reduction, and division defense. Reduces strength of the Liberals and Social Democrats and all the others. Recruitable population, 5% division attack, 1% division defense, 1% training time. Or stability, even more stability, popularity of paternal autocrats, consumer goods reduction, rouse the people, division attack and quarter. These are amazing compared to these. Why would you ever not do this? Because that bonus is a division defense and core territory plus 1%. These are all 10%. Free and fair elections turns you social conservative, but then gives you paternal autocrat boosters. Popularity bonus on the right side is the ruling party, not always the paternal autocrats. Okay, I'm not actually averse to being social democrat. It's just that this side's so much stronger. Fill the Privy Council with competent and loyal ministers to the king. I wonder if that means that we get to choose our own. Production efficiency cap plus 2%. Workers, so consumer goods minus 2. That's not terrible. Very good. Rismo. Another division organisation, plus 5%. Okay, so we are now 4 times stronger than Bulgaria. This just highlights the problems that Bulgaria tree has. And then we can go Sardinia Piedmont, which is what I was talking about, was basically the foundation of Italy, or the precursor state to Italy, or we can actually go Italy. We are definitely going Italy. Which gives us CBs against everyone. Then we have the economy. Ooh, free steel in Sardinia, that's nice. And factories, which I'm pretty sure that we're going to need. Motorized production cost minus 10%. Interesting. So we could do some serious hit and runs. Economic miracle. Then the navy, which we're definitely going to be looking at. Expand the dockyards. We'll go for the marines. This just seems stronger in every way. Oh wait, it's not a mutual exclusive, you can do both. Loyal Men of Sardinia, this is your close comp, or your land forces. Mobile warfare versus superior firepower. Special forces capacity modifier, again! What they need to do is they need to just switch the Bulgaria and the Sardinia focus trees. And more! Oh good grief! Sardinia's army is so much stronger. Fighter production cost, cool. Even more. Also, I believe you can only get 4 research slots. We start with 3. And we get one from here. So yeah, it looks like we can only get the 4, unless there's one hidden behind one of the other icons, which is possible. But we're in the Entente, which means I think we have access to the Entente tech sharing. Where was the elite army? So we need to choose between superior firepower and elite army. So down this way we just get military stuff faster, division attack, division speed, even more speed, and motorized defense. So yeah, you can have like a lightning motorized force. Now, depending on their tanks, if they actually get light tanks, that would be amazing. We get motorized reliability and defense, which is actually quite good. I mean, it's not the heaviest bonus ever. Cruiser manufacturing, that's almost certainly what we get. Plus 10% in each, that's pretty strong. 15% cheaper cruisers, plus that one? Wow, okay. Infantry, soft attack, breakthrough, hard attack, again, better than Bulgaria. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining about Bulgaria. I was just really disappointed. Sardinia's troops are stronger than most nations, but bear in mind you struggle to get more than 5 decent divisions without having conquered Italy. True. And a real person, thank you very much for the bit. I appreciate that. And Agneb, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, but you can't even get that research slot. Oh, okay, fine. Right, so speaking of research slots, we're going to do the rather standard opening, which involves those. Then the civilian factories. Is there really any point building up the factories here? I'm not convinced there is. Considering we get a grand total of 3 factories. I think we're going to do one more military. Huzzah! Thank you very much for the sub. 2 months there, resub. Nice one, Lord Silverrose. Glory unto Sardinia! And we start with A Division, who is not terrible, actually. We have a navy. 1 battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and a bunch of destroyers, and a couple of submarines, which I will immediately split out. So these are going to be the subs. Do we have any admirals? We have just the 1, level 2. Not amazing. Right. My 1 division is going to be put into an army who will have a field marshal. Our field marshal is going to be Amadeo, obviously. He's actually pretty good. Charismatic, offensive doctrine. Ooh, he's very good, actually. Minus 100% promotion cost. Interesting. And then generals. Again, we have a surprising number. Well, I guess these are the old Italian generals that probably escaped to the monarchy in much the same way as the British Empire officers escaped to Canada. Recon, engineer, infantry leader is a very good one. Reckless planning speed, no. I'm actually going to go for the trickster guerrilla fighter. He's not as good at defending, but he's very good at attacking. Cavalry officer, war hero. Brilliant strategist. Yeah, we're going to go with Guille here. And he actually has another trait that he could take straight away, except he doesn't. Never mind. So we're going to do that. We're going to make you... Well, this is a kingdom. This isn't an empire, so... we're still going to go purple. Make you slightly darker purple to show difference. Oh, you're the wrong purple. You're the one who's supposed to be slightly darker. There we are. Alright, and then focuses. Economic ones would be good, but I have a feeling we should probably sort out our government. I didn't see any Black Monday reduction, so I'm going to assume that Black Monday doesn't hit us very hard. Yeah, so we'll go decisions in exile. Ever since Italy's defeat in the Weltkrieg and the ensuing civil issues that have we have resided here in Sardinia, the populace grow agitated over absolute rule, and the 2 main Sardinian parties have threatened to stop working with us. We have tough choices ahead. Most of Italy's real generals are in Milan, so in the Republic. Those hats, yeah. If anyone knows how to do impressive hats, it's got to be the Italians. I mean, actually, that's less than I thought. He has an impressive mustache guy, though. And yeah, clearly a certain... Whoops, I did not actually mean to put you in power. Clearly a certain somebody has gone... has been hiding here. That does look rather suspiciously like somebody. Sorting out tea suppliers. Bear with me. Alright, well, we're going to have to do a lot of just skipping through time. So we're going to go ahead and do that. There is a thing to get rid of Black Monday, is there? Okay. This is my first time playing as Sardinia, yes. The Kingdom of Sardinia, the Kingdom of... Karinsky's already dead. Was born amid the ashes of the Weltkrieg. While originally meant to hold the old territory of Sardinia Piedmont, everything changed when civil war erupted on the mainland. And at present, Piedmont, Ulster and other lands belonging to the House of Savoy have been held by the Socialist Republic of Italy for well over a decade. This sombre state of affairs is made no better by internal divisions at home. King Amadeo, formerly Duke Aemion of Ulster, replaced his uncle Victor Emmanuel after the disgrace of the Weltkrieg, and rules as an absolute monarch, upsetting many who feel that the constitutional monarchy is the only path to progress. This fundamental question between absolutism and constitutionalism has divided the island since the end of the Weltkrieg, and there is little doubt that the current arrangements is simply untenable. Corruption runs rampant in the judiciary and government both require reform, problems without solutions under the current political deadlock, and without which Sardinia will never be able to take which is rightfully hers. Long live the king. Do we have any decisions? Send in the army. Gains more stability. Okay. Sardinian fish market isn't fueled by German money. So yeah, you were saying that there was a Black Monday. Totalist Charter, Mussolini, Valois, Beria and other interested parties arrived in Birmingham today to discuss their common ground. It has been agreed that Maximism, Sorelianism and National Syndicalism all share basic principles of the straight primacy in the socialist struggle. Oh, there it is. Remove national spirit. Okay. So we'll go down decisions and exile. Then I guess we'll do the assess the economy until new economy and then go back over here. Something like that. Our ideology has grown. No, I'm not going to do that. Because if our government is going to change to social conservative when we go constitutionalism, then we'll need to consider that. Twice in a row. Really? And in Bulgaria's game, I was at 0.07 away from leveling up for such a long time. That's really annoying. Bocky, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Maudlings. Yeah, Corsica should clearly be ours. I mean, currently it's France's. We're in the Entente, so the legitimate monarchies of Europe are legit, and I don't even have that many bad feelings towards Germany. Black Monday. On the 3rd of February 1936, the Berlin Stock Exchange stopped sinking. It plunged. Afghanistan's declared war on India. Travaillers elected in France. 5th Anglo-Afghan War. We have a manpower of 310. It's going to be difficult to even get an air force going. Alright, decisions in exile is done. We're going to do assess the economy. To get this, do we need them all? Yes, we need all of them. So we need that one, all three of those, both of those, and then we can get that. We assumed our exile to Sardinia would be temporary, less than a year, but a year turned into 2, 2 turned into 5, and 5 turned into 10. It's time to assess our economy and figure out how best to optimize the little we have remaining. We're going to need all of the resources and power this tiny island can provide if we're ever to get back to the mainland ourselves. Do I have any ship... I don't even have any shipyards. Son of a bitch. Should be an option in the Sardinia Treaty to annex Corsica. Well, again, you're in the Entente, and you're like the smallest member of the Entente, so... Oh, I was about to join. Really, I was. Thankfully, that call to arms never actually ended. That's got to be the shortest war ever. Just about gave the Canadians time to send their navy, and that's it. And that's not even the Canadian fleet, that's just like the British India fleet. Jabal Shammar declared war on Najd, that's the Saudi war, civil war. Restoration of democracy in Australasia. Australasian Confederation has been under the authoritarian rule of Governor General William Birdwood since the British invocation of the Emergency Protocols in 1924. Is there not a naval base? There is a naval base here. And here, right? Yes. The economic crisis that began in Germany has spiralled out of control and has already begun to impact our island. Sardinia's prosperity is in tatters, and numerous petitions have reached the king, most requesting answers to the overwhelming crisis. Death of Pius XI. All Christendom mourns the death of His Holiness, Pope Pius XI, who died following a heart attack, having been in declining health for the past several years. Oh yeah, that's true, we do get several abilities which give us manpower, like that one and that one. I think we probably will go mobile warfare. As much as I would love to have a elite army and just have marines. I don't know, let's have a look at our leaders. So we have organisation refresh rate, infantry attack and defence, artillery attack and defence, manoeuvre, division speed, division attack, division defence. We do have commandos. I might try and do marines. Although we did discover that artillery attached to marine divisions sucks. Which was an interesting discovery. Where's the army one? There. Elite army is down superior firepower. And we'd almost certainly want the capacity multiplier because we're just not going to have many divisions or battalions. Division organisation plus 5%, yeah. That's going to be ridiculous. So what do you guys think? Superior firepower or mobile warfare? Mobile warfare would be good because we do actually have really good motorized, but no tanks. While the other one's good because we're going to be marines. We're like the special forces of the Entente. We're doing what Republic of France used to do really well. Although they're really good with light tanks. Okay, so we've assessed the economy. And we found it wanting. So we can get industrial advancement. We can get the monthly population growth, which I think is extremely tempting, so we're going to go with the farming grants. Our little island doesn't produce much food, and now that we have a mostly hostile coastline in Europe, we've been struggling to get adequate supplies of food. We must provide some incentives to local farmers in central Sardinia so we can get more food to the more populous coastal regions that used to rely on France or northern Italy for their sundries. A fully mechanised army is always cool to see. We will never have the industry for a fully mechanised army. We could only manage 2 marine divisions. Having special forces would make sense. Big punch for a small nation. I mean, we could mix the two. We could go superior firepower, have motorized divisions with motorized rockets. That wouldn't actually be too expensive. And then marines. Lots and lots of marines. Alright, let's get the mechanical computing. Meanwhile, farming grants is a 42 day. Really? Okay. I mean, you guys are already pretty well trained. So we'll just leave you there. We'll see if the Entente gets drawn into another war or something. Don't forget to go researching the Special Forces tree this time. Yeah. Good point. Narsh took 7 states. Jabal Shammar is already lost. This is so much faster. Oh my gosh, the performance is so much better now. Markalik declared war on Mongolia. So let's see if Mongolia does any better this time. Oh, they were doing amazingly last time. Until Japan, Germany and Russia all declared war on them within like 2 weeks. Farming grants. Let's get the industrial investment so we can get the 50% research bonus for industry. We don't have the manpower or resources to run a lot of factories, but what we can get is to get them run better. We need to start massively investing in new technologies that can help us run our factories more cheaply, more efficiently, or more productively. Am I planning to go for the Papal State and then Southern Italy? Something like that, yeah. Haven't quite decided just how we're going to do it yet, though. It half depends on what the Entente draws us into. Although I can certainly see us going toward the socialist north. Oops, paused. Start the game already. Right. One other thing I did want to check actually is how many factories am I going to get? We're going to get 2, 3. So Sardinia is going to have 3. So Sassany is going to have 2. So you are 2. You already have what? 2. No, you have 1. So you'll be at 3. You'll be at 5. 5 is still quite low. I'm trying to decide whether it's worth boosting the infrastructure here or not. I'm not convinced. Could always wait until the Entente declares war on France and invade the SRI. Is Sardinia worth playing? I have no idea. I have only just started. They have an interesting focus tree and they can do interesting things, but they are so small it's going to be very difficult in the early game. Maneuvers in the Carpathians. The Treaty of Bucharest in 1918 officially ended the Welsh Creek for Romania. But at what cost? I'm going to wait until we have finished our focus, which is industrial investments, because we still have several industrial technologies that I want to grab. Although we already have a 50% off. Hang on. Let's get the factory output and max factories in the state tech. Ah, wait. Hang on. We can also get dockyards, can't we? That's another dockyard in Sardinia. So Sardinia is going to be a 6 factories base, which is now becoming acceptable, but still. 2 provinces? 2 Sicilies tree was fun to do. I can believe that. Like, they've certainly put a lot of effort into this. Oh, man! So, the latest update for Kaiserreich was talking about a certain nation, which is over here, which I really wanted to have a focus tree so that I could play another certain nation who are very, very strongly invested in this area. Yeah, that's right. Indonesia is now getting a focus tree in the next major update. So 0.7, Indonesia is getting a focus tree, at which point I definitely 100% will play as the Netherlands. Because that's what I've been waiting for, is for the Netherlands to actually have more to do. Because Indonesia is such a big deal for them, they kind of needed one to make it really worthwhile. And now they're getting it. So yay. Even if like 3/4 of it seems to be Indonesian independence, I'll still take that. Add production in Sardinia. Sardinia is rich with coal to plunder from the earth. These new supplies of coal will better help us turn some low-grade iron into good steel for use in our military industry. Excellent. Do you have any upgrades? No, not yet. Hopefully Greece gets a focus. They don't have one yet? Huh. Well, they seem to be releasing a focus tree like at a rate of 1 per update for the Balkans. So they probably will. Union Sindicalista achieve Italian majority. The 5th Congress of the Socialist Republic of Italy has ended with the Union Sindicalista, led by Palmiro Togliatti. Okay, so it's not Mussolini. Is it better to release Indonesia or keep it as the Dutch? I don't know. That is part of the thing which I'm excited to see. And let's grab... Whoa, let's not do that. Let's grab... Wait, those are 37. Ah, right. 30... Wait, we start with mountain troops, but not Marines? Wait, that even has a special name, Sardinian Marine Force. Well, the others are just Mountain Infantry 1 and Paratroopers 1. Why does that get a flavour name? Is that a 36? That is a 36. Alright, let's get the Marines.